Good morning, traders. Welcome to StockCast. My name is Todd Derby, along with co-host partner James Mason. Good morning, James. How are you doing today?
Todd, good morning. I'm doing all right.
You all right?
Yeah, not bad.
All right.
I was actually just gonna be like, Todd, I'm doing well. How are you? But then I was like, you know what? Am I doing well? And I was thinking, I was like, I'm actually not well, but I'm not bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you need a hug?
I might need a hug. No, I'm actually doing all right today. Man, long weekends. This one really hit me pretty hard.
And because of what the weekend's for in your service when you're overseas?
Oh, hell no.
Oh, okay.
I'll be honest, man. Like, civilians are the ones who get off on that more so than anybody who was prior military or did any kind of function overseas. I mean, yeah, veterans. I mean, we all know somebody who was killed overseas, but like that really doesn't. I mean, I'm just generally speaking. I obviously ain't speaking for everybody, but most of us, these holidays don't like affect us like that, like a lot of people think. Good job making that awkward, Todd.
Well, it was. Did you do anything fun this weekend?
You should have just said, "Hey James, was the weekend rough? That you were remembered your buddies who passed away." That was really awkward. Honestly, I'm laughing. I'm not laughing at what I said. I'm laughing actually at Todd's reaction because I'm watching him right now.
Well, it's yeah. What am I gonna say? I mean, I've got.
I know, like you can't really say nothing back to that.
Right. I'm going to redirect and talk about the movie Top Gun this weekend.
Oh man, I'm sorry, guys.
It's how we can go from kind of stuck in the mud. 30 seconds later, we're laughing and having fun.
Yeah. Now, what I was saying about the weekend, just being a long weekend, man, just trying to get the gears turning again on Monday. This one, man. I mean, you saw how late it was before I got the link up.
Yeah, and it's not Monday, it's Tuesday.
Okay, Tuesday. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying is that like it just everything seems wonky when you're like, wait, Monday was yesterday, and we're trying to get back in the flow of things, and like family says, hey, we got this going on. Nope, actually that was yesterday, or just little things when you lose a whole day like that.
Yeah, like I'm completely off script in life right now. All right. Let's talk about some stock related.
So there's not a whole lot going on in the market. As I mentioned to you before we got in the air, I feel like we've officially slid into or crossed over into the summer mode where things are really slow.
Yeah, I was thinking about playing episode 1 of StockCast when we started last year about this time, and the market was just getting slow. And I was talking about how, after Memorial Day, pretty much everybody leaves in the market and yada, yada, yada. Well, they already left this year early.
Yeah. Go ahead.
You go ahead.
You did a StockCast.
I did that on purpose. I'm sorry.
I know. You did a StockCast blooper reel one time. Maybe we're due for another one of those.
Oh man, we got a lot of content for that.
We can do a whole week of it.
Yeah, we should just do my rants about POAI. That'd be a good one.
Lord help us.
Oh man, they need to get that pony up and running for real. Yeah. All right. Well, guys, there really ain't nothing. I mean, there's some petty news in the pre-market, but nothing's cranking out the park. I know a couple people are talking about MULN. Yeah, it was an alert, but really it's not. I mean, it's that catalyst that they had. I mean, that's not a strong catalyst. I mean, it's only up 25%, which if you hit it right at the bottom would be perfect. But
Yeah, if you were in MULN when it was sub $1, you'd be all right now. But it's not something Jason posted it to ask us to take a look at it, and it's nothing I'm going to play today. One thing we got to be careful about in the summer market is that when you have a loss, it's harder to recover from that loss because it's so slow. So you've got to be careful. You got to be more protective of your capital. Maybe downsize a little bit, and just look for A+ setups, not the B+ setups, because it's hard to recover.
Which, with you saying that brings up a valid point. These penny stock runners, like the very low float ones. I mean, I know MULN is an alert, but they have 23 million shares outstanding, and I'm just going to talk about this one because it's the share structure size that I want to talk about. These penny stock runners that we'll usually see in the summertime that have those low share structures like that, they if you see them run, a lot of times in the summer when they start to fade, they really start to fade after that. And that's what you have to watch out for when you trade penny stocks in the summertime. Now, if we look back on the last year, which is why I made the joke that probably not many understood about replaying episode 1 of StockCast. This last year, so basically a little over a year ago, we did our first show for StockCast, and we was pretty much talking about how the market at this time of the year starts to just kind of fade away because a lot of the whales, a lot of people with money, they're on vacation, and they simply just pull their money out of the market, which sets up this new environment for when something usually does run, at least in the penny stock world, that it will usually fade off afterwards. And this is where a lot of people get caught up at this time of the year. How do you fell out? All right, you're back. Can you hear me?
I can. Right. Go ahead.
So, like when these things start to fade, because there usually is a lot less volume in the market during the summertime, like guys, like you have to be for real willing to cut those trades. If something runs from like $1 to $4 and you're jumping in at 370 because you think it's going to bounce, a lot of those times, and I'm saying this from experience too, a lot of those times going long, they just turn into faders, and the bears are all over this shit. This time of the year is when bears usually shine a lot due to that reason. So just be careful chasing those penny stocks. Let's see what else we got.
Looking at comments right now. Yes, John, thank you for all your news that you put out. I made a comment that I saw that Fed Governor Chris Waller talks about taking rates past neutral to fight inflation. And I'm wondering if that's where the market's responding this morning. It's down. It was down a little over 200 points. Now it's about $150, 160 points right now.
Yeah, so currently Dow futures are down 164 points. S&P 500 is down 18 points. I mean, if we hold on, I'll show y'all this pie chart real quick. All right. So if we look at the daily chart here on SPY, I mean, we can see how it's literally coming up to this resistance right here. And, we caught this nice bounce right here. So it's coming up, it's hitting resistance. And, I mean, we might have somewhat of a pullback today. But I think in the days to come, we'll probably come up here, test it wherever it ends up being at for this 86 EMA, get rejected off the bottom, and it probably rolls over. That's just what I see at the moment. While Todd is eating something in the background, we heard it. And I see it like getting rejected and rolling over, and then breaking back down. But right now, for me personally, this is not a setup for me to take anything short in the market in terms of swinging it, unless something crazy just happened today. But looking at this daily chart on the SPY, like this is not a setup for me to try to go short in anything. And I'm probably going to wait. Hopefully, man, I hate that this is actually a short week. Because I hate when my setups happen at the end of a week. And like I just don't feel comfortable seeing my setup like on a Friday and then entering it for the first time for that swing over the weekend. And that's probably what's going to happen here. So we'll just have to watch this on the SPY to see where it starts to get rejected at. And, and if it's actually going to reject, which I personally think it will, but the stock market doesn't really care about my, opinions because it does what it does. So we'll just need to wait and see what SPY's going to do overall. We are butted up against a lot of resistance right here. Next few days, unless we have like a catalyst moves the market, next few days might just be choppy overall. As we just have a lot of shares start to turn. So that's really what I'm waiting for this week, and we'll just have to see what takes place there.
Yeah, SPY's sitting at 413 in that what I call dead man's land between 400 and 420. So you're looking for a commitment for one way or the other.
Yep. We're seeing a little activity in HUSA, but I mean not too much. All right, so here's the 5-minute chart. So HUSA made a little push here pre-market. I mean, it's up 30%, but it's not cranking it out of the park. But the thing is, what we have to watch out for here on this daily chart is we can see it bounced off of that support, kind of hung out around this 86-100 EMA support line. And where a lot of people probably get trapped in this one, chasing it and then trying to hold on to it, thinking that it's going to bounce and go all the way up here to 16, which it could. We won't know until after the fact. That's just the way things work. But what I'm kind of saying is, like, if you're trying to jump in right now, it's you're kind of chasing in the moment. I don't know if I'm going to play this one yet, just because, let's see, hold on. This thing, while it has moved 30%, it's only had 5.3 million shares in volume so far. So it's not turning out really a lot of interest. And I'm kind of afraid that if it does break this pre-market high right here, that it will just break it slightly. And hold on a second, let me see something. It's about 544. Okay, so it looks like it was getting that resistance somewhere right near. Let me change that color for y'all. I'll make it blue, make it a little easier to see. All right, so this little teal line right here, you can see where it kind of went up and caught that resistance. So I would be a little concerned if this does break the pre-market highs of chasing it for HUSA, especially with this thing only trading just a little over 5 million shares pre-market now. This setup right here has great potential for being that fader that we were just talking about at the beginning of the show. So we have low volume. This thing has a decent push up. And at this time of the year, I mean, it might break that pre-market high, but we'll find that new resistance right above that range and then just fall off. So that's why I'm probably not going to chase this one right here. I mean, again, I'm still kind of like processing this one mentally right now on the fly. And you guys are honestly kind of hearing my thoughts formulate as I go through this.
And this is on your radar because oil's up today?
Well, really, this is one of the companies who should have, in my opinion, benefited tremendously from the United States not taking in Russian oil. And for some reason, the bears decided to come out and short the hell out of it. So that's really kind of why it's on my radar. It doesn't really make sense why they got hit so hard on the short side when they are a solid company who is actually benefiting from these oil contracts. But I mean, this current administration is not helping the oil market in terms of like giving out work. So I don't know. There's some weird things going on with these oil companies. Some of them are ripping, and the other ones who are actually solid companies, they're not really doing shit. So yeah, that's pretty much all I'm looking at today, which is not a whole lot.
Yeah, we're about 6 minutes to the start of the market.
Yeah. You mentioned Turtle Beach pre-market. Their vote's coming up soon.
Yeah, I think it's a week next Monday. Next Monday, I think it's their official board member.
I think the 6th, ain't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So we should start seeing a little push in ticker HEAR. That'd be nice. I'd like to see that thing rip up and break above 36. But that hostile takeover is going to be pretty interesting. Looking forward to it.
It's interesting. I just pulled it up on my chart. It's traded 1 share today.
Well,
that's what you call low volume.
That's a start. Whoever paid $18, okay. I don't know what to say about that, but okay.
Well, we laugh at it. It's funny. It's funny. The spreads on it are over $1 between the bid and ask, and but you're right. We should see some movement on this week.
Man, another freaking market that needs to do some crap soon is the cannabis market. There's so many freaking catalysts on the horizon for cannabis, but cannabis as a whole just getting the crap beat out of it. Doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah.
So, all right, everybody. The show is very disorganized today, but hey, we're coming off a long weekend. And if you thought it was disorganized, well, guess what? Oh, well.
We're sharing our thoughts. That's what we're here for.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we did.
All right. Todd, do you have anything else?
No, I don't. We're about 4.5 to the market. Be safe. Be smart with your money. Protect your capital. We're in summer dog days mode. Be careful.
All right, everybody. Appreciate y'all tuning in today, and we will catch y'all in the next one.